So, yeah, I'm a lesbian. Now you know. Now I know. Yeah, sure. And before now, I didn't know. And I thought this look was you trying to get yourself a good man. I take it you knew. Yeah. How'd you know? Look at you. You're like a human prism, you know? Light goes through, comes out all rainbow and gay and shit. Here we go. All right. Actually, Mufasa told me. He appeared to me in the night sky and he was like, this bitch is gay. I'm gonna give you one more to get it out of your system. Fair. You know, earlier a letter arrived. Did it? It was an invitation to attempt to defeat JoJo Siwa for the 2022 Pride Championships. Wow. They picked me for the title fight? That's an honor.
Quick test. If you're queer, can you raise your hand? Okay, now keep them raised if you haven't had an identity crisis in the last year.
I have a genuine question for all men. All sexually active men, I should say. When a woman tells you, don't...
They're just such an asshole. I think she might use she, her pronouns now. Oh, huh. Well, no kidding. You know, good for her, good for her. She's just such a bitch.
We got something to tell you, me and the friend who sent you this. Right, so I'm the Goblin King. They're one of my wonderful goblin subjects. And they thought that you should know that they are in fact extremely queer. That's right. They're not cis and they're not straight. Neither of those two. So big old queer. That's right. Pretty neat if you ask me. Better go and congratulate them now, because it's a brave thing doing this, coming out.
Quick test. If you're queer, can you raise your hand? Okay, now keep it up if you've accepted yourself for who you are completely. Oh.
Listen to this polyamorous nonsense. My girlfriend and I, let's call her Natasha, are on the same dating app, and we end up talking to the same person. Let's call her Wanda. Last week, Wanda and I decide to meet for a date. So I tell Natasha, oh hey, I have a date with that person we've both been talking to. Natasha responds with, oh, I was gonna ask her out, and picks up her phone. They end up scheduling a date for the same day as Wanda and I, a bit earlier. So yeah, Natasha beat me to the punch. So now Wanda has dates with both me and Natasha, separately, but on the same day. At this point, I'm like, alright, since we're both actually seeing this person, it's a little weird if she doesn't know we're partners. So I message Wanda, just to be transparent, Natasha's my girlfriend. And we all have a good laugh about it. But then Wanda says, oh, I think your other partner, Carol, dated my partner, Steve. So then I'm like, wait, Steve? I know Steve. Carol dated Steve, and Carol told me that Steve had a partner named Wanda. You're that Wanda! Oh! Tell Steve I said hi.
As a Christian, I felt compelled to come tell you that you're a sinner. I don't validate that. It says so in the Bible. It says it in there nowhere. Deuteronomy 22:5. Man shall not dress like a woman, woman shall not dress like a man. God detests all of that. Told you that that's saying what you said it says. My pastor last week devoted a whole sermon just to that one passage. It's my understanding that they were talking about armor and warriors in that passage. Basically, God doesn't like it when women dress in man's armor and then goes to war for them, and then vice versa. Let me ask you a question. The broken soul needs my help. I'm a parent. Are you a parent? I am. Let's say she had a book report, and instead of reading the entire book, she randomly scanned the book to find one sentence that said what she thought it was meant to say, and then she went to a study group that talked about that one sentence for an entire hour. What would you tell her if she tried to do that? Well, I would tell her that there's no way to know what the book was about by one sentence. She needed to go read the whole thing. The same is true with reading the Bible. Well, before you try to bring up Matthew, Jesus was clearly identifying multiple gender identities, and he passed no judgment on it. Bye.
Can't spell happiness without P-E-N-I-S. Stay slutty, my friends.
I'm gay and my tire popped! I don't know shit about cars!
Yeah, I'm a mask representing bisexual woman. You may have had the right idea, but the wrong bitch. I'll call the lesbians to come help you. Ladies, there's another one trapped!
Once again, you might have had the right idea, but the wrong bitch. I can promise you right now that this little twink right here don't know a goddamn thing about cars, but let me get a pansexual and see what they got. Hey, y'all. Pansexual here, right idea, wrong bitch. Don't know shit about cars. Let me call the trans people, see if they can help you.
Just call AAA! That being said, I do know how to help you, and I'm just too busy having an existential crisis to actually drive over and meet you. So if you don't have AAA, then I recommend calling the AA, aka the Aces and Arrows.
Hi, and welcome back to What the Fuck, a series where I talk about things that confuse the hell out of me as an asexual. Today we're going to be talking about people showering together. I don't get it. I have so many questions. What is actually happening in there? Are you actually both showering and taking turns on the water stream? Or are you actually boning? Are you doing both? How is there room in there for two people? Where do you put all your limbs? Are you all just like sexing it up and then you're like, pass me the shampoo? I already spend 40 minutes in the shower doing what I'm actually supposed to be in there doing. How long do y'all spend in there when you're throwing sex into the mix? Because I heard that you like it to last a long time. You can see my first video for that gripe. So are you just in the shower for like 3 hours? What is your water bill like? Tell me you're made of money without telling me you're made of money. Don't you have a bed to do it in? How do you not slip and fall with all that gyrating? What do you grab if you start falling? I am legitimately concerned about y'all's safety. Presumably you're having the sex first and then you're cleaning yourselves, because that just makes sense. But I don't know, isn't that like a super awkward transition? Like, thanks for the sex, now can you wash my back? Aloes, explain yourselves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, mother.
I don't know how to play bass. Token, how many times do we have to go through this? You're black, you can play bass. I'm getting sick of your stereotypes. Be as sick as you want, just give me a goddamn bass line!
Ooh, is that your girlfriend?
Mom, we're just friends.
Huh. So when's the wedding?
Mom, we're just friends.
Will your friend be joining us for dinner?
Mom, we've been married for 6 years.
I grew up in a town of 800 people. We had a gay pride once in my town, and it was just one person skipping down Main Street. Everyone was like, go, Steve, go. And then a protester showed up just walking after him. We were like, Steve, skip faster. And the protester was his father.
The first time today, we're raising the gay pride rainbow flag over City Hall to show.
He really said fuck you to the Don't Say Gay bill. Love that.
Which queer stereotypes are the most accurate? Well, I spent an hour in my comment section figuring that out, so let's go. Pansexuals really like mangoes. Very contentious issue, and also a lot more people had mango allergies than I thought. Asexuals would die for cake. Thought this would be higher, but apparently there's a lot more garlic bread asexuals than I thought. Number 6, trans men really like swimming. 5, non-binary people like seafoam green. Aromantic people own a lizard or want to own a lizard. Now we're getting to the ones that are really true. At number 3, we have lesbians have terrible sleep schedules. The last two both had 100% of the vote. It's gender fluid people hate waiting in line and bisexuals cannot sit correctly. Here are the results. And here are the ones that I made up. Why was I able to do stereotypes that are actually more accurate than the actual stereotypes? I don't know. I might be God.
Hi, I'm Blake, and this is Depression Meal Mondays. It's Yes, it's that time to celebrate who you are and know that I can do nothing wrong for the next 30 days. I don't make the rules. So today we're making this Fruity Pebbles cake because, well, you know, fruit. So first we're gonna take this pot because I don't have a mixing bowl in this kitchen. Homophobia! And we're gonna add these ingredients. Work, slay, ears, yes, boots, RuPaul, shoplifting. You're gay! Now we're gonna move that mix over to a pan and realize I was supposed to use 2 pans for this recipe, which I do not have. Homophobia! And we're gonna put that in the oven, and while we wait... And now that that's done, we're gonna take this icing and visualize my perfectly normal God-fearing fantasy. And just like that, another meal done. Bon appetit, you literal reason that homophobia exists.
Riddle me this, homophobes. If God hates gay people, why do he make us all so fucking sexy?
Maybe it's to stop us from repopulating. But no, I swing multiple ways. That's not gonna stop me.
I'm so glad my birthday is during Pride Month, because if it wasn't, I would be so confused. How did I turn out this way? What happened? Is it the mommy issues? I think it's the mommy issues. And I'm not talking about my sexuality. My mommy issues is my mental illness. I'm just fruity.
No, Garfield, the cable's out.
What's wrong with this thing?
Did you hear what I said? The cable's out.
Maybe it needs new batteries.
Garfield, listen to me carefully. The cable is out.
The cable's out?
I think one of the truest feminine bisexual experiences is wondering if you're going to wear a dress or a suit at your wedding because you want to express your queerness, but you also want to wear a pretty princess dress, but also you're not even dating anyone, so it's not like you really have to worry about that.
On behalf of Baby by Me from the past, I would just like to say that it's been about 6 years ever since I submitted my request that we have 2 different prides, and I would just like to follow up on that. As every fucking gay introvert I know tells me the exact same thing. I love Pride, but it's too goddamn crowded and it's too goddamn hot. I agree 100%, and look, I get why we have Pride in June. I get Stonewall, it's warm outside, it's close to my birthday, which is nice. It is in Cancer season, which feels a little homophobic, but that's okay, we're gonna go with it. I'm just saying, half the queerdos I know are introverts who want to fear the sun and play D&D inside all day, so can we not please pander to them? Let's put one in September or something. That feels like a gay cold month. Hell, put it in October. We already call Halloween Gay Christmas, despite my strongly worded letters to the editor. Like any child of divorce, I just want 2 gay Christmases. Is that so much to ask? And I know you can't keep splitting up Pride forever. I mean, before you know it, the straights are gonna be asking for their own what's that? Excuse me, hold on!
Happy Pride Month! Trans people are the sun and the moon! Lesbians are the sky! Non-binary folk are the wind! Asexuals are the mountains! Gay men are fireworks! And bisexuals, well, they're weird little raccoons that need shiny things and wine. But hey, we love them all the same. Happy Pride Month!
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.